Okay, guys. So nobody's really watching right now, but I've had some piercings go wrong. The first one I'm going to talk about is I've had my tongue pierced at least 6 or 7 times. I've had to take them out for medical procedures and stuff like that. And the recent one I have got, a person did not know what they were doing. Clearly did not know what they were doing. And I told them specifically to go through the same way that it was. You can clearly see where I had it go in and exit from, and they did not listen. It was just a mess, and they did it completely wrong. They pierced the muscle of my tongue, and I knew it would swell, but I was seriously confused why I heard a very loud pop when the needle went through, and why it hurt so bad while I talked. So it looked fine on the top, the top ball and where the bar was and everything. It looked fine there. It never occurred to me to flip my tongue up so you can see where the bottom was. And my tongue piercings have to be at an angle because for some reason, I don't know why, I suck on my tongue in my sleep. Very weird. So when I flipped my tongue up, it was literally on the left side of my muscle. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God. This is why it hurts so bad when I talk. And it was seriously irritating. It was bleeding really bad. Every time I ate, it bled. Anytime I drank anything, it bled. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. So I called my piercing artist because he's not the one that actually did it that day because he was off. And he was like, take it out. If it's bleeding that bad, take it out. We'll do paperwork for you to get it done if you want it redone for free since it's not your fault. So I was like, okay. And the next one I'm going to talk about is my dimples. I had my dimples pierced, and it did not last that long for them to be in. I swelled up really, really bad. And I thought, it's normal. I've had piercings before. It's just, it's going to swell. So, about that. It swelled up so bad it was swollen on the inside and on the outside of where my piercing was. And I went, called my piercing artist because he is the one that did it that day. I was like, well, no, it was swollen so bad on the inside it overlapped the jewelry itself. And they were like, you need to take that out, or you can put a tongue ring bar through it. The original bar that you get, it's long enough for it to swell and have room. I didn't have any on me. Normally, I keep all the piercings the original piercings I have, I keep them like in a bag or something. I don't know what happened, where they went. I've moved a lot, so there's no telling where they actually are. And I ended up taking them out. It hurt so bad, 'cause how swollen it was. I could barely get it off. And so it wasn't that bad, but it rejected very, very, very badly. I want to get them again, but this time I'll know, tell them to put a tongue ring through so it can have room to swell. And so, yeah. Another one I've had reject was, well, I didn't have a reject. I pierced myself sometimes on my lip. And I've heard stories like I watched a tattoo artist or well, not a tattoo artist, a piercing artist. He's just like a YouTuber that goes and like does fails on piercings. And I've heard a story of him reading some about someone having this happen to them, doing their own like lip piercing and their whole lip going numb. I've never had that happen. I've pierced my lip myself quite a bit, and I've never had anything happen like that. But of course, I've had it pierced professionally before, so I just followed the whole of what it was whenever I got it pierced professionally. So it wasn't that hard for me to really pierce it myself, other than, making sure everything was sterilized and having, gloves for everything. Because, if you, I'm not condemning you to pierce yourself,